Alright everybody, we are back with our next God of War game, which is Chains of Olympus. I know in the outro for Ascension I said Ghost of Sparta. I always get the two mixed up, but chronologically it is Chains of Olympus. That's why we're on here. I'll pin a comment in the finale for Ascension to clarify that. But yeah, we got to see how Kratos broke his oath to Ares and how he kind of is a little bit more free to do what he wants in Ascension. So now we're moving on to the next one. I actually kind of forgot what this one is about. It's called Chains of Olympus, so it obviously is ties to Olympus, but I do remember this one being extremely fun. Same with Ghost of Sparta. These two games actually originally released on PSP, but we're playing the PS3 HD versions. I am emulating these so I can upscale them. We shouldn't have as many issues with like stuttering and stuff like that like Ascension, because these games just run way better on emulation. Same reason I'm not playing it on my PS3 is because I don't have a bypass for the HDMI copyright protection thing, so I would have done that. But it's not that big of a deal. These ones should run significantly better, like I said. We also are going to do the same thing that we did with Ascension. We're going to go for all the Gorgon Eyes and Phoenix Feather chests. However, I'm going to try to pick up all the extra ones again. I couldn't find any specific information as to how many were in this game. So the most I could find was 26 Gorgon Eyes and 20 Phoenix Feathers. You only need 15 of each again for both the upgrades to like finalize all the upgrades. So there's just a bunch of extra ones. So if you miss a few, it's not that big of a deal. They give you a few more to go. But like I said, I think that's all of them in the game, and I'll try my best to point all of those out. But I think we're ready to kind of just jump in here. We're just going to do normal again.
Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great general, now known as the Ghost of Sparta, had pledged himself as a champion to the gods of Olympus. In return, he hoped only to rid himself of the nightmares that haunted him for far too long. But for now, his only respite, his only relief from the sins of his past, was found in the heat of battle. And on this day, Kratos had been called upon by the gods to confront an unthinkable evil, unleashed on the city of Attica by the invading Persian army.
Yeah, we just get thrown right into battle. I remember that grabbing works a little differently on this game. Yeah, it just leads right into an execution. Actually, we do still get similar audio stutters. I think that might just be a part of the emulation. Just in general. But it's not that big of a deal. We gotta shoot that thing. We actually have a very tricky collectible that's gonna require us to shoot one of those at a building. Don't think it's this one though. This is a little too early on. Don't want to get rid of all these guys. Alright. That was one strong shot. Completely blew that thing up. I'm gonna try to see if I can adjust the audio though, because it is very loud for me. I'll obviously balance it in the editing. Yeah, let me double check the setting. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's hop on down here. These guys, okay, I was gonna say, are they trying to fight or are they just standing around? Oh, I guess we can just open this, we don't really need it. Break these for some extra red orbs. Well, our Cyclops didn't have a very good time. Probably should have rolled out of the way of that. I think you can actually block his biting. Alright, got him stunned. Basically have a perfect mace. There we go. Just loses an eye and runs off. I don't remember if we find out who exactly brought these Basilisks into the battle, because they have like the collars around their neck. These actually can give you some red orbs. Just take what we can get. Don't want to get hit by these arrow mortar things. We actually will have our first collectible chest coming up pretty soon. You can kind of see it on the left. Let me just move this. I wasn't even in that. Alright, I'm gonna keep it right here for now. Let's go and get our first Gorgon Eye. Actually had some stuff over here too. Alright, I'm gonna make a save here really quick. Pretty sure Kratos could actually just kick this door down. He's also fighting for like no specific side. We're just killing anybody. Can I block their arrows? Jeez, we can. We don't deflect them. Alright, get them out of here. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else tucked away. Does it actually let us dive underwater right now? No, okay. I wasn't sure if we could find anything extra under the water. I don't think we have anything to worry about in terms of artifacts go on this game. A lot of the... Jesus. Give me a lot of hints there. They were actually telling me how to turn them off, I think. Alright, we're out of there. Damn, they even got me mid-dodge. At least that's an instant kill. Let's see what else we can break out here. We have to actually climb the one center tower. Looks like we have an extra red orb chest back here. What does that get us at? Almost 1,000? Alright, we actually have a collectible chest while climbing up this one. It's gonna be right here. I just forgot how to jump backwards. There we go. There's 2 of those. Am I supposed to grab this? Okay, that's fine. Thought I was supposed to hit it. Thing's just terrorizing the whole city. Oh, I forgot about this. We have to balance. Oh, there's that.
What evil have you wrought on this city, Persian? Evil? It is not evil that I bring, Spartan. I bring the might of Persia and the sacrament of purification. As we speak, my Basilisk cleanses this land so that it may embrace the glory of the Persian Empire. Olympus has sent a message, and I am here to deliver it. Then you are just a messenger. So take this message back to your little gods. It will take more than a pathetic Spartan to stop the power of the Empire.
Oh, that's who brought it, the Persians. I don't know if I can parry that. Actually, I don't even know if we have parry. You actually start with parry in Ghost of Sparta. Might be something that we have to unlock on here. Oh. Trying to roll. He like stuns me right before it lands. Wait, I think he actually just killed his own dude. Damn it. Hit triangle and circle at the exact same time. I rolled into that. Oh, that still got me regardless because of the radius.
Please! Please, spare my life, and I will give you all that you ask.
You have nothing I want, Persian.
Take my kingdom, my women, my gold.
I won't take your riches, but I will take your life.
Well, I'd say he's dead. I think this might be how the artifacts work in this game, is they're just freely given to you. Demon's Fury. Oh, okay, that was just one of our powers that we just got. That gives us access to magic now. Dude, it's been such a long time since I played this game. Yeah, here's where we get one of these moments. I'm gonna interact with them, but don't be surprised if it's cut around in the actual video. Because, you know, YouTube can be kind of, well, I guess it makes sense, the actions they would take. Let's see if we can break anything, though.
Is there anything we can do to relieve?
So, just give me 1 sec.
My lord? Thank you, my lord.
Oh, we got that trophy. Alright, I'm gonna make another save. Let's get out of here. We took him up on his offer for his women, I guess. Oh, okay, we can kick ladders. I was trying to do it in that one section when I was just testing the game to see if it was up and running, like the beginning area. Get rid of that. Now, is this the rotatable one? I wonder if this is one where we have to aim it at a building. I might shoot this. Okay, no, this one. Well, I'm gonna launch it this way first, really quick, just to check something. Did that actually do anything? No, alright. I was just double checking. Alright, let's shoot it again once. Alright, I'm gonna mess around with this for a sec though, just in case. I just want to see how it rotates. There we go, collateral damage. We need to do this in order to actually get some of our other collectibles. I think we're good though. Actually, no, we don't need magic or health. That collectible's coming a little later though. Actually brought their ladder back up. Break some of these down. Before we pull this though, let's go up this ladder really quick. I think we have our first phoenix feather eye chest up here. I wonder let's make it off. There we go. There we go. This is a very, very long elevator. Alright, finally at the bottom.
Flank him! Flank him! Flee! Flee!
I think the Athenians are doing a pretty good job. Got our old friend the Cyclops. Damn, okay. I wonder if I can actually block some of his attacks. I think his heavy slam downs and his clap might be unstoppable. I will say though, he's a lot more durable than the Ascension one. That'll take him out, though. Looking to break over here. Alright, we got some archers. This is also going to be another one of our collectible chest right here. The building that we actually destroyed with the Ballista should actually be coming up soon. I'm actually going to make a save here just in case. I think we have to continue upward a little bit though. These damn archers. Yeah, I think it's actually right here. Kill all these guys. I don't want to get shot out of the air. We have another collectible chest right here. So there's that. This dude's still alive. Alright, anything else for us to destroy up here? Is there another ladder? Yeah, here we go. I might actually pop this guy open. I feel like we should just break it. Break some of this stuff. We have 2,000 red orbs. Let's look at our blades here really quick. We need 2650. Man, we don't even have enough for the first one yet. Kill the archers right away. If there's anything to interact with right there, I'm gonna need something to move. Which might be this dead body. It's over here. They actually hurt themselves. How much does these even give us? Not much. Pretty sure these guys might infinitely spawn on us. Alright, there's a crate to move. I wonder what we do with that dead body then. Alright, let's just leave him alone. Let's just grab these. Hawkeye just waits for us. Actually get up there? No. I'm gonna see what this dead body is up to. Oh, interesting. I actually can pick this up. Oh, you know what? I might need that crate as well. I think the crate needs to go on the first switch. I'm just seeing if there's anything else over here. Because I obviously won't be able to slide it up the stairs. What the? So we're gonna release that kick? A lot of these older games always had a little bit of a hard time figuring out how to get you to push these efficiently. The power kick actually works pretty good though. Yeah, let me move the body. There we go. Pop this guy open. I think our last collectible in this chapter is actually coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I can see it up ahead. I'm gonna get that first, and then I'll save. Should be another Phoenix Feather. Alright, I'm gonna hit up that save point. Break all these, though. Alright, let's keep moving here. Gotta take out a Basilisk still. Camera flip. How's that eye feeling, buddy? Get to that hand. I always hate when I have to rotate. He's actually pulling back. Okay, I was rotating the hell out of that. There we go. gotta knock the other one down on him. That was close. Alright, we can power up the blades. That's just for our upgrade, though. Need to defeat this guy first. Man, he's really going to town on us with bites. Uh-oh. No. He's trying to roll out of the way because he was charging it up, and we actually had to grab him.
Fulfilling his commitment to the gods, Kratos defeated the Basilisk brought forth by the Persians. But this small victory would not satisfy the man who had come to be known as the Ghost of Sparta.
Is this all you would have me do? Is there nothing else?
Seeing the sun plummet through the sky and the world plunge into darkness, Kratos knew this was not a sign from the gods.
What treachery is this?
Setting his sights on the glowing horizon, Kratos made his way toward the mysterious light. But there was more afoot than Kratos could possibly know. In the darkness, Morpheus, the god of dreams, awakened to a world where he and only he wielded power. The land was slowly overrun by a black fog that engulfed everything it touched.
God damn it, Morpheus. But alright, we're in chapter 2 now. As you can see, we also have a collectible chest right away. Need one more for a magic upgrade. Let's look at our Blades of Olympus now. Should be able to power it up. It's cyclone damage and cyclone air. Let's keep moving forward here. Yep, defeated the Basilisk. It's just it's kind of weird going from Ascension to this. Because he's doing all that stuff to break his oath to Ares so that he doesn't have to serve him, but now he's just sitting here serving other gods. God of War 1 is when things really start moving forward with the game story, though, because these are kind of like... Even Ascension's kind of more of like a spin-off tale of Kratos' life. But God of War 1 is our next one. Just people asking us for help. Oh, I forgot. We can slide down. I thought that tutorial was telling me I could climb up faster at first. Break this. Let's make a save here. See what's happening to these people. Okay, damn. Cold-hearted zombie, though. Stabbed her point blank. Oh, this actually is just for red orb stuff. I thought this is the way I would have had to have gone. We have another chest right here. This is actually not a collectible one, though. That's just like one of those all-in-one ones. That's where it can get a little confusing. Some people might actually mistake those for Phoenix Feather or Gorgon Eyes. Good old Cyclone, though. Good to have it back. You really need to unlock Parry, though. Parry's way nicer on these older games than it is in Ascension. You just have to tap and block at the right time to parry, rather than hitting L1 and X at the same time. That always felt a little awkward to me. These houses. Air cycle is pretty insane on this game. We gotta deal with these archers. What's my power again? I thought it was, maybe I'm just hitting the wrong button. Is this one that switches off, or is it, no, it's just magic? Get all the red orbs we can grab. This game's also not going to take us very long. The PSP ones are very short. They're like really nice in one sitting type of games. That's kind of why I always like them. Let's pop these guys open. Throw a bunch of red orb chests at us.
The power of Morpheus affected even Kratos, as he was haunted by a strange melody.
First it was illusions, now it's music. I think right after we get to this box, we can actually get our next Gorgon Eye. Which will also get us our first health upgrade. I don't know if they're gonna let me kick this one because I need to kind of follow it. I think this is another all-in-one. Oh, never mind, it is another Gorgon Eye chest. Weird. That one I didn't have on the thing I'm trying to follow. Great. Another. This is like a ghost Gorgon. Acts more like a siren, though. That's a pretty efficient way to kill it. Oh, okay, never mind. If this is considered the torch room, then we are on track. Great, I'm gonna have this thing bothering me the whole time. It's gonna make me draw my torch. I like how it's dying in the exact same spot. Damn it, didn't make it in time. wrong button. One thing that is still kind of tricky to me that I'm trying to adjust to, I haven't been making the mistake that often, but because I'm on an Xbox controller, the X button is blue, so it throws me off for a split second. I'm gonna need this torch for something. Bring this torch with us. Alright, we're gonna have to kill literally everything out here before we do anything with the torch. Pop this guy open. I think we have a clear path now. Probably lighting up this trolley. We actually do have a chest while we're pushing this thing. It's going to be in a similar situation as these red orbs. But I think it's going to be on our right side somewhere. I'm going to get shot. I need to push it up a little bit more. Yeah, this should be a phoenix feather. Means we also get a magic upgrade. Actually need health. Alright, we can keep moving. Morpheus defeated. Pretty straightforward. That block. Alright, that guy's down. There we go. Grab some of that stuff. It's actually a puzzle. I'm gonna make a save here. Alright, how do these rotate? I'm definitely gonna need to do something else first, because I think we need something shining at them.
And as Kratos approached the temple, it became clear that the task ahead was more than he could have ever imagined. Once again, the strange, lingering melody could be heard through the black fog of Morpheus, haunting Kratos.
Technically in chapter 3 now. You bitch. I really need to get rid of her. Dead. Oh, nice. We can break these rocks for some more red orbs. Well, let's get to climbing. Where does this lead?
The temple on which Kratos stood was the sun chariot of Helios, the very chariot that the fire steeds pulled across the sky every day, allowing the brilliance of Helios to shine down on all mankind.
Kratos.
Athena, what madness has befallen us?
Kratos, there is not much time. Olympus needs you.
I grow tired of the gods' requests, Athena. I have given enough. Now take these nightmares from my head.
It is not for you to say when your servitude ends. You will earn your freedom in time. But for now, Olympus needs your unquestioning obedience. The god of the sun has been torn from the sky. This temple on which you stand is the chariot of Helios. Without their master to reign them, the fire steeds have driven the sun chariot into the earth. And without Helios, there is no one to keep Morpheus from seizing permanent power. Many of the gods have fallen to a deep slumber. Soon, all will succumb to the black grip of Morpheus.
What would you have me do?
You must find Helios and return him to the sky, lest the world of gods and man be lost forever. Only his light can release the grasp of Morpheus.
Athena! Athena!
Well, thanks for nothing, Athena. Always using us. But that's our plot. We actually do have a Gorgon Eye chest somewhere near the entrance of this place. Pop open this red orb chest. But yeah, there's nothing listed as a collectible on that one up that staircase that we just climbed. Like, we didn't climb towards it or whatever. We climbed up here instead, so we should be good. Just break some of this stuff. Okay, we might have to go this way. Oh wait, I think I see it. Might be on this side. Yeah, here it is. This one's actually kind of well hidden. Can I break any of these statues? Kind of just looking around to see if there's anything we can interact with. I think it actually does want me to use the elevator right away, but I'm gonna check out what's up here really quick. So we might not be able to go this way right now. Yeah, alright. Just double checking. There's actually something to interact with right there. Must be after we open the gate. What do we need for our next power-up? 4850. Alright, let's pull this. I might as well try to kill these guys right away. Oh, they can throw their bombs through the doors. They can also tank a shit ton of damage. Alright, anyways, we can grab our Phoenix Feather. I can't even do anything to this guy. We're just gonna have to try to avoid him. Which is gonna be a problem, because he can just keep throwing bombs at us. Is he actually supposed to spawn there? Yeah, that's not good. Maybe we can go around him. Yeah, okay. Definitely wants us to do this. This makes a lot more sense. They just always dodge heavies. It appears so. Of course, it's the opposite way now. These guys do some damage. He's making us literally go all the way around. That's what that interaction symbol was. More efficient attacks, man. We gotta level up our Blades of Chaos. guys are annoying. I forgot what my special power was. I thought it was one of these, but I'm gonna have to double check it. Like hitting a combination of a few different things. There it is. We don't have the radius on it though. It's not really doing much for us. Stop trying to throw your bombs. There we go, that'll get him. Keep bouncing him off the floor. Rather have the health right now. Wow, he threw that where I was going. Can't believe he's still alive. They keep making me go opposite ways every time I do this. Finally. I'm not breaking any of that down. This room is very reflective. We're gonna need a lot of red orbs in this one. I'm taking all I can get. Just stomps him right away. Alright, we can move that statue. What can we do on this side of the room? More statues to move. Alright, let's move them then. That reveals a switch. Alright, we're gonna have to probably check what's behind both of these doors. There's a save point up ahead. Actually, do both of these lead the same way? Let's save the game. I'm actually gonna check the other corridor really quick. Alright. There's actually an enemy type here. I don't even know if I can block this dude. How he got me with that, I was blocking. Oh, we messed him up. Nice clean cut. These games are just so fun to play. Like the gameplay loop just feels so satisfying. Does this one rotate? No, it does not. We actually did have to go this way though, because we needed to do this to open the door. Alright, I'm gonna go back around now. Alright. Let's see what we got up ahead here. All in one chest. We're getting closer to our second upgrade. Need 850 more red orbs. These pots don't really give us much. Technically just not hit some of them. This is actually going to be our next Phoenix Feather right here. So there's that. Guess we're just breaking these. Battles on elevators. I am getting stun locked here. Being in the air is the way to go against these guys. Oh, I was pressing circle from the first one. I don't know how the second one didn't register. Kind of weird when we execute them, they have, oh, they do actually heal you, just very, very slightly. He wasn't so bad. The other guys messed us up right in the beginning. Alright, we do have enough for level 2 now. Let's get that. Hyperion Light. I wonder what that is. Oh, this is literally just all combos. We can do hold X for something though. Oh, we are... No, okay, there's another level up. Evade attacks, that'll be kind of nice. Got a 3-hit combo for that. Grab those really quick. It's always good when a door closes on us. Kind of afraid. Actually, let's walk forward a little bit. Alright, I wasn't sure if it was going to trigger a scene or something.
I am grateful you have come, Ghost of Sparta. The Titan Atlas has been freed from the pits of Tartarus, and has taken my brother Helios from his rightful place in the sky.
What does Atlas want with the Sun God?
Helios holds within him the power of the sun, a power so great it can destroy the world. It cannot be trusted in the hands of a Titan. Please, take the sun shield from his throne, walk through the gates of Olympus, and you will find me. Hurry, Kratos. Even now, my brother suffers at the hand of Atlas.
Alright. Gotta get that sun shield. Right after she's done talking to us, though, we can get our next chest. I think we gotta go this way. Pretty sure this is main story path. It's gonna be to our right. Oh, let's open this one first. Should be another Gorgon Eye. Before we head into there, let's see what we got down this way. A whole lot of nothing. I'm sure they'll let us just take the sun shield, though. Just break it. Hey, there we go. That's where the parry is in this game. You can also parry their heavy attacks. That's gonna make it a lot easier on us. before we go through that door, we gotta head upstairs really quick. I'll break that statue in a sec, because we do have another Gorgon Eye chest somewhere up here. Yep, here we go. Oh, we can even break these bigger ones up here. We need like 8K for the next upgrade. Alright, nothing in this direction. Let's grab this statue's red orbs really quick. Another save area. Let's collect everything in here first, then save. Let's head up these stairs. It's so funny how there's so many similarities between games from this time. The whole bird's eye spiral staircase, the way climbing works, quick time events. There's a lot of PS3 games that were similar, 360 gen as well.
As Kratos stepped out into the eternal night, much had changed outside the temple. Morpheus grew ever stronger as his harbingers of darkness continued their relentless march.
Pretty sure we're able to actually parry projectiles at this point, which is going to be very helpful. Nope, never mind, we can just absorb them. Parry is extremely nice. Don't think I can parry the breath though. Quickly get rid of them. Oh, well, let's just go down here now. Morpheus is pretty relentless. we got some statues to move here. Actually stuck in there. See a red orb chest on this side. Can I kick these? No. You have to just slide them. This seems kind of unnecessary. Literally, it's just slide them forward. Pull the stairs out. Spirit of Euros. Wait, did we not actually have to come up here? I thought this is the way we had to go, but this is actually a dead end. I mean, we do have this thing right here. Maybe this is what we're supposed to figure out. Okay, I actually finally figured it out. We gotta pull this thing out and then go to the left of it, because there's a way through. I walked to the right side. Didn't see anything. Let's actually go over here once. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we have our next Phoenix Feather in here. There's that. Anything to break on this side? Just more statues to push. Redirect this. There we go. Now we can get up there. Alright, there's one of the beams we needed. There's actually still one more collectible left in this chapter. I think it's one of the harder to miss ones, though. Pretty sure it shows up pretty much right in front of us.
You must hurry, Kratos.
Yep, here it is. Another health upgrade for us. Getting stuck on debris. Nothing tucked away here. Alright, we're in the caves of Olympus now, but this is probably where we're going to end part 1. We actually got a pretty decent chunk of the game done. Like I said, it's not a very long game. I think we have all of the collectibles thus far. Like I said, I searched online for as many of the lists that I can. A lot of the videos, it's just the 30 chests you need for the upgrades, so the 15 Gorgon Eyes and the 15 Phoenix Feathers, and then that's it. It doesn't cover any of the extra ones. And there's a few different written guides out there, all with different totals. The one that I'm referencing has 46 in total. The other ones I've checked had 45 and then a little less than that. So hopefully this is all of them plus the extras. It's very hard to find a full-fledged guide for all the extra stuff, which is why I'm trying to locate all of these chests for people in case they want to look for those. But yep, basically this game's plot is Kratos is still suffering from nightmares, not really illusions anymore, after he's broken those free since Ascension. Granted, Ascension came out way after this, so there's obviously things that they introduced into the story that they didn't really have planned at this time, so there might be some inconsistencies with that. But he's basically just been serving the gods, trying to get them to fulfill their promise of removing the nightmares, which is, if everybody knows how these games go, that really isn't what they're trying to do. They're just using him for the most part. And now we're trying to help the gods defeat Morpheus, who's trying to gain the power of the sun. So that's pretty much what this whole entire game is about for the most part. And I'm excited to continue. It's a very fun game. Now that we have parry unlocked, the combat feels so much better. Parry is a very useful skill in these games. It makes it to where you can keep the flow of combat going without getting like interrupted and stuff like that, like you do pretty much all the time in Ascension, even with parry. But it starts to feel a lot nicer the more stuff we have access to. And like I said, the emulation for these games is way smoother. They still work phenomenally on PS3 though, so if you can pick up the HD versions of them on PS3, I definitely recommend it. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to anybody who checks these out as they go live or after they go live. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you in part 2.